No thanks. Let's see. Audio output soundbar. What? Hmm. Subtitles, yes. English subtitles. Small, medium, large. Let's do medium. Colorblind mode. This can also be changed later in the settings. I am yellow-green colorblind, but usually I can get by, so let's see how bad this is. Start in online mode. Allow Returnal to connect online by default when you start the game. No, why would I want to start online? It's not an online, it's not an online game, is it? Okay, SDR black point settings. Move the slider until the central image is barely visible. Which is always a goddamn lie, because they make these games always way too fucking dark. So if you were to set it, which to me, this would be the correct setting. I guarantee you we will be playing through this game and it will be so dark that I'll have to go back in and change these. I don't know how companies calibrate their systems, but they often don't do them well enough. Let's see, Returnal is intended to be a challenging experience. Each new cycle presents new challenges, rewards, and changes to the world. Adapt and persevere to progress further. When you die or close Returnal, you will always be returned to the crash site, and all non-permanent progression will be lost. You can suspend your cycle by using the console's reset mode functionality. Oh, okay, so it's a roguelite. Oh. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Let me think about all the roguelites I've enjoyed so far. That's about it. Maybe this will be the one. There's got a lot of rumble going on. Working the controller out. This is definitely my favorite next-gen controller. I just need some games to be made that use it. Approach forbidden. These folks have never seen, sci-fi movies ever, apparently. That doesn't mean anything. Approach forbidden. It's a very Ridley-esque shot. Guess I should have heeded the warnings. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Astra, this is Selene. I've crashed on Atropos. I survived, but Helios did not. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing. I'm leaving comms open.
Let's see, left stick to move, right stick to look around. Press L3 while moving to sprint. Ooh, man, it's a good sprint too. Let's see, X to jump. That looks like dodge, circle to dodge, potentially. Oh, it's very smooth. I mean, this is 60 frames without a single break. It's nice to see, finally.
Abandoning Helios. Heading towards White Shadow Broadcast.
Can I dash in midair? Oh, I can. Ooh, I'm sure we'll find that useful.
This forest contains extensive ruins of a xenotype civilization. Ancient walls, foundations, and statues.
And creepy crawly things. What is the way from that? What's this? See, powers xenotech devices. New databank entry. Obolite, a previously unknown radioactive material with a crystalline structure and a golden glow. After separating the material from any unknown air, can be auto-gathered by the suit's resource tank. The radiation signatures on the local structure indicate that this has been the primary energy source for the sentient civilization, so it is highly likely that the collected mineral can be used to power dormant xenotype machinery. Additional data needed for further analysis. Okay. Any other hidden goodies somewhere? Can I double jump? No, no double jumping. Alright, fine.
Scout log. Atropos. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on helmet. It's...
What's me? Oh, fancy meeting you here. Fancy meeting me here. Well, at least I'm in great shape.
my sidearm. Continuing towards the signal's origin.
Alright, I'm signaling myself. Hold L2 halfway down to focus aim. Well, I guess that's not halfway. Okay, L2, that's silly me. Then press right trigger to fire. Let's see, press the touchpad to access your suit computer. Use it to view map, status, equipment, and databank. It's a very Metroid Prime-esque map. That's good. I'm glad somebody took some lessons from that game. It's like the gold standard for 3D maps. Discovered item. Preliminary analysis. Safe to approach. Potentially beneficial. Oh.
Discovered a potential resource. Positive analysis for suit repairs.
Okay. Silphium, a xenofungus with unusually strong and flexible fibers that are suitable for repairing damage to integrity. The fruit bodies are green and feature small antenna-like extrusions and deep funnels, both of which are luminescent, potentially for the purposes of corrupt data. As the fruit bodies reproduce by fragmentation, they create strong web-like strands between them. Molecular analysis indicates it has an earthy anise flavor. God, gross. Anise. and a scent similar to certain cultivated mosses. Culture samples requested by automated response Astrochem. Additional data need for further analysis.
Classifying as Sylphium.
Yeah, the design is very like Prometheus. You know, the good parts of Prometheus, the visuals. Locked gate. A xenotech gate secured with a lock mechanism. Requires key. Would make sense if it's locked. It would require a key to open. Also very Metroidish.
Encounter scavenger fauna. Hostile fauna dispatched.
Astra Mark 12.
Recorded level.
Let's see, planet Atropos. Scout log Atropos. Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole area of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my. Whenever I return. Per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you are hearing this, you are stuck here too.
Found. Adding to databank. Playing back now. Scout log. Atropos.
Atropos, sorry.
Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my... Whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too.
Oh, I just read this. Whoops.
I don't remember recording that.
How can I jump? High? Not that high. Oh wait, is that the way I went or the way I came? No, that was the way I came. Okay. Look like I have a tail, kind of, huh? Ooh, hot tail. Discovered item. Atropian key. Atropian key, a xenotype technology consisting of a triangular metallic wedge with a hologram sphere, encoded with data similar to an access code. Energy signature indicates that it is used to open locked gates and containers. Despite the sturdiness of the material, the object is programmed to processing error itself used for some unknown reason. A lot of corruption in my hard drive, apparently. Oh, you know, solid-state drives do, you know, go through data rot. So yeah, who knows what kind of data rot they would have had in the future whenever this takes place. Small Sylphium. Go back to that door. Lock gate, insert key. Ooh, I love how fast everything opens. It's how I would expect a futuristic society to have their doors. Just boink. See, press the dash, hold for a longer dash. Use dash while in midair to perform long jumps. While dashing, you are invulnerable to hazards and most enemy attacks. Cool. We're using that dashing a lot, I'm going to guess. Silphium resin. A silphium that has undergone unknown reference. The resin form seems to be the end result of sudden and explosive excretion of a sap-like substance from the fruiting body. The sap hardens fast when exposed to air, creating crystalline structures. This hardened substance is still malleable and exceedingly suitable for improving the suit's max integrity. What causes a specimen to undergo this transformation is so far unknown. Okay. How long is dash going to be there? How long are you going to make me look at that? Seriously? Okay, tutorials. Dashing is useful in multiple ways. In addition to allowing you to cross long distances when mixed with jumps, you are immune to damage from hazards and most attacks while dashing. You can also use dash to escape from if a hostile has grabbed you. Your adrenaline level is raised for every 3 hostiles you eliminate, up to a maximum adrenaline level of 5. Upon taking any damage, however, your adrenaline level is lost. Each level provides a unique effect which stacks with each other. Oh, so it's combos. Good enough. Combo Gacy gameplay, fairly popular. Let's see, do I go here or there? I suppose I can go here. Zoop.
Security system encountered.
Oh, well, watch that first step. That's a doozy. Anything over here? Yeah, the whole game is like it's very like a Metroid-y vibe with the visuals of Prometheus. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed so far. Oh, whoops, wrong button. It's not triangle. It is circle. I mean, there's kind of a lot of atmospheric fog right now, but you know, so far it's a really clean-looking game. So these are like very much like those monsters in like Twilight Princess, all tentacly and swaying around. At least that's what it initially reminds me of. Malignant key. A medium-type technology consisting of a triangular metallic wedge with a hologram sphere encoded with data similar to an access code. Oh, this is the exact same. Okay, it's the exact same reference to all the other keys. Okay, that's not news text. That's a little weird. Looking items have a chance of causing malfunctions. Malfunctions have negative effects or can even inhibit certain actions. Oh, well, why would I pick them up then? Unless I absolutely had to. Malfunctions. Your suit can malfunction when coming in contact with malignant entities such as containers, consumables, or even certain enemy projectiles. All of these have a chance to create a malfunction, triggering negative effects that can only be removed by performing the task indicated. Gaining a third malfunction triggers critical malfunction, which will destroy a random carried item. Overload. When on Atropos do not require... Well, weapons on Atropos do not require ammunition, but they can overheat if fired continuously. Okay. After overheating, your weapon slowly recharges itself, but you can speed this process with the overload. If you push the trigger when the indicator is inside the marked zone, your weapon overloads and becomes instantly fully reloaded. Some items can give you additional buffs for successful overloads. Now, okay, so it's like Gears of War style reloading. Except faster. Much faster. Alright, where are we going? Okay. Need to go here. There's one big ball. That's not an egg, is it? Is something gonna pop out of that thing? All I have is a pea shooter.
I've discovered piled corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins. These could be the sentients that broadcast the white shadow signal.
Well, looks like they had an orgy. That's one vaginal butt ball. Well, I ain't touching it. It doesn't look safe. This game is totally Prometheus. I mean, that's a good thing. Like I said, the visual design is very striking. Though I have a feeling this will probably have a better plot than Prometheus. And I'm one of those people that actually likes that movie. Although I like it for the overall experience, and not because I think it's like a great story or anything. Okay, yeah, that looks safe.
Encountered hostile predator.
Oh, ow, shoot. What? Excuse me. Oh, I thought I hit dodge. Damn it. Oh, that's new. Little hints of that house. And title card. Marquee.
Helios! Astra, this is Selene. I survived the... Can you hear me? I'm in my ship.
Oh.
Suit status operational and...
Oh, I can move around.
I've experienced this before.
Helios has two terminals to use, the main terminal and the challenge terminal. The main terminal can be used to view your overall statistics and the ship logs information. The challenge terminal can be used to access the daily challenge, where you can compete against other scouts once it's unlocked. Okay. So none of these are the main terminal. That one's locked. That one goes outside. That's a big hole. Okay. sleep in my suit, I'm assuming. What is that? I'm not even sure what the purpose of sleeping is, really. Since it's basically a roguelite. I mean, you don't keep anything that isn't considered a permanent upgrade. Oh, see, this time I have my gun. The cycle, every time you die, you return to the crash site without weapons. Oh, excuse me. Artifacts and resources collected in the last cycle, your databank entries and permanent equipment survive from cycle to cycle. Use these permanent items to explore new areas and utilize shortcuts. Oh, well, this time I can see my ship.
The environment wasn't like this before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a hole. Okay. I wasn't really sure what that was. It looks like there's items in there. Unknown device. A xenotech device for accurate reconstruction of complex entities per environment. Not enough ether. Okay. Wait, what was that? Inert device, a xenotech device. It requires something to activate it. Something I don't have, of course. Oh, well, that looks fun. Yeah. I guess I need to go there. Ether. Ether, a purple-colored, previously undiscovered substance that has curious properties. Despite the lack of any necessary structures for unknown error, maintaining a symbiotic relationship with its host. Once interacted with, it adheres to the host unknown error and maintains itself in a fixed position in relation to the host. Despite unknown error, it displays capacity to negate malignancy as well as power some xenotech devices. Despite these devices lacking clear input for this substance, additional data needed for further analysis. Okay, I guess so. Tropian weapon charger.
Discovered. Augments my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism.
Let's see, a xenotech module that enables the use of alt fire. Database mismatch on equipped weaponry. Warning, object has embedded itself into unknown error systems and disengaging it is impossible without complete system shutdown. Oh yeah, sure, why not? Sounds dangerous, well, let's use it. So you press halfway down to focus aim. Yeah, which I can already do. There's something else. Oh, okay. Push all the way down.
Highly effective. This will be useful.
I don't know, circle's actually kind of inconvenient for a dodge weapon. Oh, little bastard. What else is shooting me? That doesn't seem to be doing much. Okay. Does it have a weak spot somewhere? Nope. That seems like a little bit of a waste. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. Discovered item. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to scan it. Oh, scan. Broken calibrator grants a small amount of weapon proficiency. Calibrator, a xenotype technology that has the capacity to imprint data directly into the user's nervous system. These imprints seem largely for the use of weapons, and unknown reference implying a need to instantly train many units simultaneously. The items adapt to human physiology without any immediately detectable side effects. Great, immediately detectable, making this a very interesting technology for further research. Well, I really don't have much to lose. Why can't I destroy this thing? Oh yeah, that looks safe to use. Mm-hmm. Inert device. Require something. Well, yeah, let's open the coffin-like thing surrounded by crying statues. Seems like a good idea.
Acquired a xenotype weapon, similar to our carbine technology.
weapon stats and traits. Unlock new weapon traits and stats with proficiency. Gain proficiency while eliminating hostiles. Okay, each weapon you discovered has 3 properties: alt fire, status, or stats, and traits. Alt fire is an alternate firing mechanism that recharges over time. Stats affect the weapon's power and other attributes that are unique for each weapon, while traits can modify or add new behaviors to it. Many traits start as locked, but you can unlock them with continuous use of the weapon. Your proficiency level affects how high the stats can be on the weapons you find. Alt fire. All weapons have 2 ways of firing, normal and alt fire, which is more powerful but recharges slower. You can see the readiness of your alt fire in the icon on the bottom, as well as in the crosshair. Be on the lookout for items and effects that can affect the length of the alt fire cooldown. Am I still missing something? Yeah, I'm still missing something. Okay. Fine.
Discovered a massive wall beyond which is the White Shadow signal. I can't cross the chasm. For now, I'll change objectives and investigate the energy reading in the forest. Scout log, Atropos. Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the White Shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere, I'm hearing it again. Were the sentients involved? But how would they have known? I need to believe there are answers at the signal.
Okay, White Shadow broadcast. Okay. I like the fact that it's just like a big seamless world. I mean, there's really no loading. Yeah, it just does not seem safe, does it? Let's not go down there. Excuse me.
I have interacted with other versions of myself. But I worry one day I will re-experience these same interactions from their perspectives. But are they truly me? Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come.
Xenotech device. I still don't. I still don't have anything. Run to stuff which I don't have the ability to unlock. Oblite siphon. Oblite siphon. A portable xenotype vial containing database mismatch liquid, and when used, the container breaks, coating the suit and giving it a capacity to utilize oblites as a repair material. As the suit's own tank is sealed, the oblites must be collected before the liquid evaporates.
Xenotype device acquired. I think this will prove a useful tool.
Consumables. After process is filled with consumables that can aid your progress. You can choose when to use them, but they are consumed on use. You are initially limited to only one consumable slot, but you can carry multiple copies of the same consumable. When encountering new consumables, you always have the choice to swap out items. Whoop.
Discovered xenotype technology on the corpse of a sentient. Scan is indicating potential for suit augmentation.
Oh, you don't mind, do you?
Appears safe to repurpose.
Looks like it belongs there.
System integration complete. Performing a function test to confirm.
Translocators. You can now use translocators to teleport. Translocators are devices that allow you to teleport within a biodome. Proximity translocators have a set destination, while regular ones allow you to select destination from all other active translocators. Okay. 4 points. Anything else in here? Anything else in here? I think I had a bad day. Activate. 1 to twin powers. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Confirmed. Point-to-point teleportation. Location exit seems fixed.
What was the other one? Was it that? Was it farther back? I guess. Area scan. Press right button to scan the area to reveal exits. Or R3, I mean? Sorry. R3. Yeah, I kind of liken this game to like a third-person version of their last Robotron-like game. The name escapes me. It feels like a exploration-heavy Robotron.
Type technology that produces other devices.
It's just not a twin-stick shooter. It's a third-person shooter instead. Oh, okay. Basically, you can buy some items. Okay. I don't need any of that stuff. Reflex stimulant. Okay, a portable xenotype container full of red flowing liquid. Upon use, the container breaks, releasing database mismatch with similarity to epinephrine. These triggers fight or flight reactions and cause perception of time to dilate. The effect wears off fairly soon, but the long-term side effects remain unknown. Let's see, I can convert almost into integrity, or I can slow down perception for 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, why not? I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point in time in the near future.
Evidence of rudimentary xenotype language discovered. Currently lacking resources to decipher this xenoglyph.
Translocator. Anything else I need here?
Discovered a fragment of the xenotype language. Detecting a strange energy reading. I'm setting a marker on my map.
Yep. Ooh. Friendly. Stay away from me, tentacle monster. Oh yeah, another thing that looks perfectly safe. Yeah, why not? Let's see, Tachymatic Carbine, or the Spitball Blaster. 0 star or 1 star? Okay. Oh, I shot the gun.
Encountered a small life form.
Looks completely safe.
Seems docile.
Might as well eat it. Or the other way around.
It is parasitically attached to my arm. Does not appear hostile.
That doesn't appear hostile?
Somehow, it's strengthening and weakening my suit.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, let me check my stream. Things are active. Do. Yep. I see stuff. I see stuff. Huh. I'm sure it has to do with the wacky PlayStation 4. What can we do about that? No, I don't want every noise everywhere. That's like double everything if I do that. Oh man. Getting anything? No. It's weird. It's just the PlayStation that has this problem. Okay. Let me mess around with some settings and see if we can get audio again. I was just playing my Switch and that had audio that was just fine. All right. I mean, I think it's a good time to. Stop it for now until I figure out what's going on here. This is audap. I'm watching Returnal on PlayStation 5. I said I really like it. I think it's like an exploration. It's an exploration third-person shooter, and it's a high-action, fast-paced shooter. So if you bear that in mind, it's also a roguelite. So roguelites are generally not things that I like, but I think this one is okay. At least so far it is. Usually roguelites, because they have so little content, they make it so that the dying happens, frequently, meaning you only play for a couple minutes and then you're just set to die again. But this game lets you run around and explore a lot more. So it doesn't initially feel like a roguelite where you're just starting over and over again and losing everything except for your permanent buffs. So I do like the fact that they kind of re-examined the roguelite and made it seem more like a single player adventure rather than just a cheap way to extend a limited content game. So I think I like that. The visuals, like I said, they're just like things are a little dark right now, so they're dark and foggy, but it does remind me a lot of Prometheus in its just kind of overall design and the way the light hits and the materials used. Not the plot, mind you, but just the visual, overall visuals and the texture work. Very much like Prometheus, and it shares a little bit of Prometheus' plot too. Even in the fact that your scientist does like some dumb shit in order to progress the story. So that's okay. I think as a video game, that's a good vehicle. Maybe not as a motion picture, but as a video game, it works out just fine. So yeah, definitely check it out. Is it worth the $70? Now that I'm not sure of until we play more of it. I don't know if this is going to have like a lot of lasting appeal. I mean, so far I'm into it. With the exception of whatever's going on with my audio. But I think this is something which could potentially be like the next big hit until we get to Ratchet and Clank. And there's a lot of good stuff I can say about this. The visuals are all at 60 frames. It never drops once, as far as I can tell. Again, it's kind of dark and can't really see anything, but maybe we'll run into more areas with more color and less fog. Hopefully that'll be true. I think it's a good premiere title for Housemarque. They were previously doing more arcadey style games, and this is still an arcadey style game. It just has a little bit more meat to it. And the areas themselves are bigger, So yeah, check it out if you like what you saw. I'm sorry about the audio. I don't know what's going on. It's the PlayStation being the PlayStation. I'll figure it out here soon, at least before the next time we broadcast. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.